usually the guy, not the guy at the moment. And look, I'm back on the Mandeville lakefront. A couple of things just from observationally, we're getting no snow. That seemed to have stopped about a half hour ago. Obviously, it's up to one of our meteorologists to tell us if that means it's done. My guess is that means it's done, but don't take that from me. I am not qualified to say that, but I am qualified to say that I am not being snowed upon at this very moment. Now, I can tell you, it's a lot grayer out here than it was a couple of hours ago as the sun sort of begins to go down a little bit, and we are seeing far fewer people out here on the Mandeville lakefront. We have seen a few people coming out, but not like in the numbers earlier today when it was brighter and more beautiful. And look, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about what we're seeing on the roads. I don't want to pretend like I'm any kind of expert, but my wife Jamie and I, my first TV job was in South Dakota. We lived in Rapid City, South Dakota for 3 winters, so I have driven in snow and ice and slushy conditions hundreds of times, and what you're seeing is exactly what happens. All right, this is the snow, and it's fluffy, and it's pretty, and it's nice, and there's a bunch of inches of it. But what happens in the road is completely different. Chris, let's come into the road. The heat of the tires sort of melts the fluffy snow a little bit, and you can see the road is right now is under about, it's like a half an inch of slushy, icy mess. And what's going to happen is this stuff that you see under here is going to refreeze overnight when nobody's driving on these roads anymore, and it is going to become a layer of ice on the road. That's what we're going to be seeing tomorrow morning. You can see it almost looks like a layer of ice now, but it's got enough break in it from the cars going over it every minute or so that I haven't seen anybody sliding around in the last 15 minutes, but I guarantee you this, when this becomes a plate of ice, you're going to see something different. Now, we're getting out of the way. We are still seeing some traffic on this road, but that is what emergency managers and parish leaders and police chiefs are all talking about with the roads, is the coat of ice that is coming onto all of our roads. And it's not easy to drive on at all, especially for people in South Louisiana who have not seen this before. Now, I talked at length to St. Tammany Parish President Mike Cooper. There's 275,000 people in St. Tammany Parish, and he said the vast, overwhelming majority of those people have absolutely acted appropriately through this event to this point. We have not seen a lot of vehicles on the roads. We have seen people enjoying the snow in their own yards or places they can walk to, and that is certainly encouraged. But we haven't seen a lot of people acting stupidly in this at this point, and that's a good thing. But he does say the worry now is the roads and what could happen. He said the only problems they've really had today, they had a couple of power outages that actually some of those got fixed. But he said the real problems they've had today have all been isolated minor traffic accidents, especially on I-12. Hasn't been a big deal, hasn't been as big a deal as you might expect it to be here in South Louisiana, because people have listened to emergency leaders, and by and large, people are not on the road. You can see, since we've been talking, very few cars we've seen. 1 or 2, they're going by, they're riding on the lakefront, they're riding on this slush, but this slush is going to turn very different by tomorrow morning. That's the one point I was trying to make. Here's somebody going a little too fast on the road. That's the quickest truck we've seen driving on this so far. And that's a common loop. We're out here at the Pontchartrain Yacht Club. People will turn around and drive back the other way on the Mandeville lakefront. That's a common loop. I think people are just, cabin fever from being stuck inside all day, so they're spinning around and driving back. That's sort of a look at what we're seeing today. People driving around, but not in any kind of big numbers. And again, the worry is the roads in the morning. If you don't have to be out on the roads, everybody from a leadership standpoint is saying, please don't be. Back to you guys. Katie, Charisse.